Hello, it's been a long time. Much too long. There's been a lot of changes, a lot of things have been happening. That's one of the things that has made it take this long. But finally, I'm posting another video. And I want to share something with you that really I wanted to share. Okay, first of all, I want to show you some flowers. See these flowers? These are freesia, by the way. I walked into my local florist a few days ago and I asked her if she had any freesia. And she said she didn't. And we talked about how to order freesia, what I need to do, when I need to contact her. And I explained to her, just the scent is so beautiful. And finally she said to me, well, I'll tell you what I can do. I can give you some dead freesia. Now, to a lot of people, that might have been kind of a deal breaker, the dead part. But I said, oh, really? And then she brought out these stems. These, is it 4 stems? 5 stems. 5 stems that I have in my little vase here. And she showed them to me. And sure enough, they looked dead. The blossoms that were on them had long since faded. But I noticed there was tiny possibilities there, tiny buds that hadn't gotten anywhere yet, but I could see them. And so, oddly enough, I said, you know what? I'm going to take you up on your offer. I'm not about to say no to a gift. So I took my dead freesia, took them home, and I snipped off the stems at an angle, and I snipped off, a few inches at the bottom, and put them in warm water, lukewarm water, a little bit of sugar in the water. I don't know if that's necessary or not, but I did it. And then I watched them, and I watched them. And a couple days passed, and I noticed that those buds, they were all green. They were holding possible buds. They started swelling a bit. And I noticed the water went down. So I was encouraged. Those are signs of life. And topped up the water, trimmed the stems again, and they're not open yet. But check that one out. They're trying. They're coming. They are not dead. And this really, really spoke to me. This is how God sees us. We might see ourselves as dead freesia. The world might see us as no use at all, of no value. What value is a dead flower? It's long since past its prime. And yet God takes us and he snips off the stem and he takes off the dried old buds and he puts us in his water of life and breathes life into us. And this image here of these flowers reminded me of that, and I wanted to share that with you. There is hope when things look bleak, when things look like they're over, when things look like it's time to just throw it out. We can't come back from this. There is hope. There is hope for life, for not just life, but beauty again. And I was thinking, when I was in my coma in a hospital in Israel, and I was given almost no chance of survival, I was essentially a dead flower. But God breathed life back into me. Those doctors didn't give up. They kept tending to my physical needs. They didn't have the magic to spark life back into me, but they had the ability to nurse that little spark of life. And God did the healing, and here I am. And I was so grateful to be reminded of all of that by these beautiful flowers here. Don't give up. There is hope. There is always hope. Sometimes we have to strip things down and take off the parts that really aren't working anymore. I had to snip these flowers a good 3-4 inches up the stem. But But here they are. They're producing blossoms again. In the next couple of days, they'll be open. So have hope. Don't give up hope. God doesn't give up. He is always working, and He is always the source of life. That's The Secret Life of Wonder Woman today. You can find me on my website, thesecretlifeofwonderwoman.com. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. Go ahead and send me a message. Let me know you're there. Let me know how I can help you. Is there something that you need somebody to talk to you about, that you need to talk to somebody about, that you need to hear a message of hope about? Let me know. There is always hope. Take care. I'll see you next time.